Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. My name is D-Free, and we're going to go over all of the new stuff that has come with update 3.5.1 of the global version of the game. I know a lot of you guys have been upset at the game, especially the global player base, because of the way things are transpiring. So hopefully this maybe renews some interest. I don't know, but I think it's a step in the right direction. You guys know I'm very critical of this game, so anyways, let's get into it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you are new, please consider subscribing if this is your first time here on the channel. So to begin, first thing I want to talk about is they finally did go ahead and patch this up to where you're able to close the app. I know some people don't really like that, but it's technically not supposed to exist, so you can't really be mad about it. But either way, if you are interested in the Pilaf's Trove, they put another solid pack in there. This one isn't as good as like the first one, but you do get the chance at one of these units. It's a beginner pack. It does come with stones, some items, awakening metals and such. So it's not a bad pack. It's only $10, 15 stones, a free unit. If you're going for this, simple answer is the Trunks isn't very good, even on Super Physical. The Vegeta is one of the oldest rebirths. He has a very good potential system, but he's very subpar individually. The Goku doesn't do anything but support. Literally, he gets a 3-turn attack increase on super attacks, but gets no attack increase via passive, so he's not very good in that regard. Also doesn't have the best link package. Bardock is actually interesting because Bardock awakens into Super Saiyan 2 Bardock, and you guys may have seen some Super STR videos on JP, and he's basically optimal there unless you summon for the new Kaba, in which Kaba would take his spot, but you don't really have to summon for Kaba, the STR Kaba. And then the Gohan there is a very solid unit individually. Not really anything good or bad to say about him. He hits pretty hard. That's about it. I'm actually going to do a showcase of him at SA10, fully awakened on JP pretty soon, so stay in the loop for that. So that's coming. Aside from that, that's actually live now, by the way. So 3.5.1 is live. Let's see some of the other things that they talk about here. So I really like that they've done this, and it's funny because this is on the heels of, like, if you watch my Battlefield video, I said, hey, they can do this type of stuff at any time. Like the Battlefield video I put out this week, they can put in these quality of life things at any time, and they're doing it, right? They're doing it. So the first thing they did was update all of these link sets, right? So 10 units of gold model scouters will be sent directly to your gift box. I don't care about that. Nobody cares about the stupid scouter item. I actually think we'll actually start using that because you could see the super attacks, before they come. I think it just got implemented, but I think we'll start using that when they finally open the 5th and 6th item slots. But for now, like, the standard item usage is what everybody's going to use. So I don't know why they even made this. Anyways, Brainiacs got updated from being a 300 and 1,000 defense to 10% to both. Very solid for the intelligence unit base that have that. Like, I think LR Piccolo has it. Intelligence Vegito has it. Some units have it. I think Intelligence Gohan has it too. So the problem with these links is they're not very prevalent, but they're very good. So Brutal Beatdown. Omega Shenron and Sin Shenron share this link, for example, goes from 500 attack to 10%. Another thing to keep in mind is Kid Buu has this link too, so very good link update there. All in the Family is basically all the Sun family cards, so Goku's, Gohan's, Pan's, I think Chi-Chi's are in there too. Goes from being a 2,000 defense to 15% defense up. Prodigies gets updated. That's mainly Frieza, Piccolo. I think there may be hitting there. I don't know. Frieza, Piccolo, and Vegeta mainly have that link. So from 700 attack to 10%. Rival Duo up from 1,000 attack and minus 10% or 1,000 defense, to the enemy, to attack up, and then the enemy loses 15% of their defense when they're attacked. Cold Judgment 300 plus. That goes from being an attack link to being a 20% defensive link. That's interesting. Infighter is actually a really good link. I use it a lot on JP at this point. Goes from being just a stat defense down to attack plus 10% and enemy's defense minus 10%. Attack plus 10% minus 10% enemy defense. Funny thing about this is that the Cybermen have this link. So the Cybermen, if you got to use Cybermen, they actually have it. So you might want to use some cards that have Infighter. So Z Fighters. So these two links are like two links, Infighter and Z Fighters, that the new STR Ultimate Gohan on JP have. So these are two very viable links now in the game. And the reason I say this is because this stuff just got put in JP like less than a month ago, maybe about a month ago at this point. So very cool to see stuff like this coming. Warrior Gods got updated. Majin got updated. So that's actually a sneaky good one because all the Majins have this. It goes from being at 1,000 to being 10 and 10. So when that Majin category comes out, it's going to be beastly. So aside from that, they have a Dragonstone sale if you're interested in that. Ultimate Android arrives, so 17 is here along with his Dokkan Festival. And last thing is they have the Supreme Kai's Trial. So this is basically a way to play the game, and they add, based on the difficulty, they give you like objectives and they give you rewards for them, I believe. So check the information of trials and rewards on each stage. So when you go to the stage, you can hit the little down arrow. It'll show you what they are. And then after that, click on the go to stage button to go to the corresponding stage. And then after that, they give you the little gem rewards. Once you get the gem rewards, you can take those to the Baba shop and then get the requisite item that you choose. So the difficulty is where you can take on Supreme Kai Trials when you mark with the scroll. Yeah, so they have a little red scroll icon, this little red scroll icon right here next to the Z Hard. So that means it only applies to Z Hard, but not the other two. I never did that on JP because I couldn't read it, and I was too lazy to look up translations, so that's the thing. So aside from that, last thing, courtesy of the Dokkan Reddit, so subscribe over here if you're not. We have Kale and Caulifla coming, and Intelligence Hit and Intelligence Piccolo are rebirthing. All right, so these guys are coming. If you're interested in that, let's actually just do it this way because it was acting kind of funny. It would be under the schedule, which maybe I'm not seeing it, but whatever. I can find it this way. I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is. Duh. I'm tired. Don't at me. It's like freaking 3 a.m. Don't do it. So we have Hit. I guess I can kind of do it this way right now. So these are cards that recently came to JP, so keep that in mind. So like I said, they're doing it to where they're bringing these units out. So Caulifla is coming. She's on the other tab, actually. This is Kale. So if you haven't seen a lot of Alex's, the Gaming Claws videos, he shows this unit off. He's probably got the best one in the community that I know. Intelligence Piccolo's Awakening. He gets a lot better. I'll do a full breakdown of these units if you want me to. If you want me to, leave a like, and let's try to get a like goal of 850 likes. Shouldn't be very hard to do considering I have almost 100,000 subs. So, we have those guys. And then we also have the Hit Awakening. Like, this is very new. Like, I'm really happy about this type of stuff. This is what they need to do with JP, with Global, excuse me. It's not going to get Global even with JP for the most part, because the simple reality is they have all these banners they'd have to funnel out, and JP would just simply have to stop producing banners for a while in order for them to get even. But stuff like this, Awakenings, quality of life stuff, like the training system, which I haven't even talked about, all these things they can put in, and it keeps things a little even, a little closer. So hopefully when they implement a new friend system change or any other modes or anything like that, it doesn't take more than like a month or so, a few weeks to come to the global version of the game. So Hit is coming. That art's been in the game for like forever. And then Caulifla. Oh man, if you guys saw my King is Back video, like he never left, Caulifla was in there too. So Caulifla is awesome. So they're going to be in the banner. Makes me wonder when Rose is coming, because the LR Rose should be coming pretty soon if that's the case, if these units are here. So that Piccolo, like I said, if you guys want me to do a full breakdown, I'll do that. Last thing is they have the training system update. I didn't actually even see that, but let's go back to the news. Update 3.5.1. Let's see if it's in here. Either way, I'll just give you guys a quick rundown of it. There it is. Okay, so they also changed the Baba Shop too. So they've actually added sorting to the final tab of the Baba Shop, and I think that they've added new items and medals and stuff. So keep that in mind. I'm not going to really go too deep into that. The training system has been rebuffed to where it can hold up to 50 items. You no longer need a unit there to train as well. You can train with just the items and the location. So the training system has been greatly updated. Definitely was one of the best things that's come to this game. So if you're new, like I said in the beginning of the video, make sure that you subscribe for more awesome Dokkan content. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for tuning in.